I asked Jessica about the household accidents. The police thought they were accidents. But Derek was afraid for his life. He was suspicious of almost everyone.
I had suggested that we hire a private detective, but Derek said no.
Helena had come up with her own plan to trick the culprit into the open. Did they put it into action? Did it backfire? I was asking the wrong person. If I have to listen to somebody say, I don't know what you're talking about, one more time, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Helena used that on me when I quizzed her about her and Derek's plan to catch the accident maker. According to her, there was no such plan. She said that Derek had an overactive imagination, that he'd blown a couple of freak accidents way out of proportion. She tried to humor him, and she said she'd keep her eyes open for the next accident, but she definitely hadn't come up with any way to trick the killer into revealing himself. I tried another question on her, just for shock value. I hear you're pregnant.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is Derek Reardon the father of your child? Okay, that last question was rude. But I guess I just heard I don't know what you're talking about one too many times. The murderer had one advantage over me. He knew his way around the house. I was just learning. Derek's bedroom opened onto a private gallery. The windows along the gallery there were always locked, but there was a door at the far end. From the dust on the sill, I could tell it hadn't been opened for some time. I picked up a tourist, but to tell you the truth, I was kind of glad for the company. The gallery connected Derek's room with Elisa's room. Cheery domestic place, nicely cluttered. This is where Elise had been standing at 10:30, staring out the window at Pembroke. Sissy was also beginning to play detective.
Do you think someone climbed up the wall and got in through the window? His window was open.
There were no footprints underneath. So what do you think about all the paintings in this place?
Oh, I guess they're okay. Uncle Derek had some man come in last week and look at them. Made me promise not to tell anyone he'd been here. You know,
I couldn't figure this one out.
Eleanor was with him, right?
Why would Derek bring in an art expert? And why wouldn't he want the others to know about it?